The Marundeeshwarar temple located in Thiruvanmiyur, Chennai is one of the 275 Padam Petra Sthalams where two of the most revered Nayanars, Appar and Thirinyana Sambandar, have glorified the temple with their verses during the 7th century. The temple was widely expanded by the Chola kings during the 11th century. It has two 7-tiered gateway towers, a huge tank with an overall temple area covering 1 acre. The road starting from the Marundeeshwarar temple, now called the East Coast Road, was an important route during the Chola period and was known as Vadaga Peruvali. It connected the kingdom to places in Thanjavur and Andhra. Our quest for games at the temple was immediately rewarded when we walked in through the spacious, beautiful grounds to the Amman Sannadhi. On the right of the entrance to the Sannadhi, conveniently situated near some pillars, was a well-engraved image of Adupuliyattam. The lines were deep and clear, making the board easily recognizable. A few feet away were some other faint lines which were not immediately recognizable as any game. An examination of the slab on which the Adupuliyattam has been inscribed indicates that it probably has been there for some time, which gives us some sense of the antiquity of the game. At the very entrance of the sanctum to the Sivan Sannadhi is another version of Adupuliyattam. This is a simpler version with fewer tigers and goats than the standard 3 tigers and 15 goats. Another interesting feature in the Thiruvanmiyur temple is a man-made pile of stones. Ever since prehistoric times, this kind of arrangement has been used in numerous cultures. They are used as markers on a trail or to indicate an important point or as a symbol of prayer and faith. In India, many leave these piles in temples as a prayer when they want to buy a home. What is interesting is that this pile of stones reminds us of the game Pintu or 7 stones, a traditional outdoor game. It involves 2 teams where one team defends a pile of 7 stones while another attacks it, much like we would defend our home if attacked. However, the most important discovery at the temple was a grid of 4 by 12 squares to the left of the Amman Sannadhi. This game was inscribed deeply with clear lines, leaving us in no doubt that it was a grid. We spoke to a number of people at the temple. One indicated that it was perhaps a version of Pallanguri played by 3 people, each using 16 squares. Another person suggested it could be a mandalam to mark the 48 days of puja done before the Kumbhabhishekam or consecration of the temple. The number 48 is believed to be a combination of the 27 nakshatras or stars, the 9 grahas or planets, and the 12 rashis or zodiac signs, which are the principal elements of Indian astrology that are believed to control our lives and destinies. Another person suggested it could well be a race game, much like Paramapadam, which was played by moving game pieces in a zigzag pattern. This seems the closest explanation as a race game with several twists found in some sources from northern Karnataka and Maharashtra. Interestingly, a relief from the Ellora caves has a board which looks exactly like this and shows Shiva playing this game with Parvati. As we leave the beautiful grounds of the Thiruvanmiyur temple, a peaceful, quiet oasis in the middle of a busy, bustling city, one is overcome with a feeling of excitement of having discovered a game in Chennai that could well be unique in this area. Marundeeshwarar